Well, welcome everybody. It's been a fabulous Christmas, New Year's Day, just spending time with family. And even though there's some drama that came around, we still had a fabulous time. My father-in-law is in the hospital. And so our house was the meeting grounds, if you want to call it, in between where he's at and where some of them were going. And we're just always welcoming to people in general. And we had one time, well, for Christmas Eve, we had 14 people here. Then for, I don't even remember what holiday it was, what the next one was. Then we had 18 people. And our house is not a large house. And so it was just hustle and bustle and just a wonderful time. I do have to admit I had to get away from and reset from all the chaos. And so I would go to my room and retire for a bit. But hey, we're back. We are so excited for 2019. I hope you did the challenge and going through and writing what would make it the best year ever. I want to introduce something that I'm doing right now to basically give it a try, and then if it works, I will go more into sharing it with you. I'm experimenting with what's called intermittent fasting. And basically what that means is you have a set time that you eat every day for a period of time. And then you don't eat after that. You can drink water, you can drink anything that does not have calories. But your body burns fat faster, and your body is more, I guess it's more on top of it. You kind of think of it like if you're going on a trip and you have the airlines and you pull up and you give your bags to somebody and then they rush it off. Well, if there wasn't somebody there and you were handling your bags, it just sits and collects and collects and collects. Well, that bag that I'm referring to is like food. When we eat throughout the day, the whole concept behind this is when we just eat throughout the day, we're just putting bags and more bags and more bags and more bags. And we're expecting then the employees to come, the cells and everything to come and then to take care of it. Well, if we train our body to be able to take and know, okay, we're eating at 12 o'clock and we're going to be eating, just when we're hungry between 12 and 8 p.m. That's what I'm doing. Between 12 and 8 p.m. and after 8 p.m. I'm done, and before 12 I'm not going to be eating. But I've trained my body that this is what it is. Then it's like my brain and everything starts happening and says, okay, all hands on deck. We know food's coming around 12 o'clock. And it's like all of those employees are waiting there. They're just waiting there and they're like, okay, where's it at? Where's it at? And they are anxious and eager to then take those bags and put them where they need to go, to take them to the liver, to take them to these different parts of the body, the organisms, the cells and everything. They are just ready and eager and willing to do their task because they know it's coming. Well, that's kind of the same way in life in general. I notice that when I tell my kids, okay, this is what we're going to do for this amount of time. It's like, okay, we can do that. But if we go over that time, Dad, you said we were gonna only work 30 minutes. Dad, you said this, Dad. Well, we start to get a little bit rebellion. Well, that's exactly what happens with our body. As we just keep piling on bags, it starts to rebel and says, sure, I'm not gonna deal with this now. And it puts it in the gut area, the gluteus area, and just kind of throughout. And so this weight is distributed because our bodies don't know how to handle it. And it's just like, oh, I'll get to it later. Well, later never comes, and then we keep piling more food and more food and more food, and then our weight increases. And I'm not even focused on weight. I'm not focused on weight at all. I'm actually focused on my percentage of fat, body fat. That's what I want, because I feel if I get a good percentage of body fat, then I'm going to be a healthier person. I might weigh more because I have more muscle. I might not have that ideal weight because I've got a stronger, healthier body. So I don't recommend anybody to lose weight. For one, never lose weight, because then that assumes that you want to pick it back up. No, you want to get rid of it, let go, whatever. But I focus on, I want to reduce my body fat to a percent that I've decided on, and I want to be around 10%. And once I get 10%, then we'll go from there. But that's one of the things I'm working on this month. Then this also, during this month, it's going to be a fun, crazy month. But literally, I am going through and I'm analyzing my life in 12 different categories, and that's in the health, financial, emotional, physical, mental, social, relationships, spiritual, sexual, career, intellectual, and parenting. Now you may see some of these, they seem to relate to each other. They do relate, but I've discovered in my learning process that there's so many different levels in each of these that we need to almost bring it down so that we can dissect it, and so we can improve in those specific areas. And if all goes well, I'll be sharing this with you and I'll let you know how it goes. But this is what I've got going already, starting out 2019. Plus I've got several courses I'm going to be taking here. I've got one, I'm going to a convention, not a convention, it's a seminar. I'm going to a seminar this week that's going to be a 3-day seminar, and then I've got another one in a couple months, and then I've got another one a couple months after that. I am wanting you to know that I'm living what I'm teaching. I'm not just saying this is pie in the sky stuff. This works. The stuff I'm teaching you, the stuff that you're learning, my complete self-esteem course, when followed, actually works. It's just amazing how it happens. The stuff that we're taught when we do it works. And that's what we've got to do. So please go back right now. If you haven't written out the best year ever exercise, please go do it. If you don't remember what that is, go back. I think it was 2 episodes ago, or just look up best year ever on my website, and you can watch that video where I go over that training so that you can make this the best year ever. And like I said, break it down. What is it that's going to make it the best year ever for you? I know that this is where I'm going. I'm really fine-tuning these details, because when I understand all of this, how could you not have the best year ever? So that's what I got for you today. Make sure to go ahead. Make sure, just please, please, please do this exercise. It will change 2019 to be the best year ever, no matter what comes. Have a great day.